We've got some temperatures up into the 90-degree range. We got some heat index values even higher than that. Right now, a few clouds bubbling over the city of Des Moines. Temperature is down from our high of 92 about an hour ago to 89 degrees. Feels like 93 though. That's quite muggy. Look to the south here. 96 Sheraton, 93 Lamoni, Centerville, same 100 over in Creston. Only 70s up in far northern Iowa. You can basically make out where the boundary is, roughly I-80 or Highway 30, kind of basically bisecting the state east to west. The energy, the combination of heat and moisture in the atmosphere, quite high as you go across southern Iowa. That's the key for some storms later tonight. Storm complexes, when they get going, they love to ride the edge of where the heat and moisture is and kind of tap into it. So this is where we'll be watching later on tonight. Right now, the satellite radar picture has sort of a dying area of some showers moving off of the parts of Nebraska and South Dakota into northern Iowa. And then there's that boundary arcing back to the north and west up into South Dakota. This is where the next round of storms will form here later this evening as a piece of energy comes off the northern Rockies and heads into the northern plains, and then that basically rides this front right into the state here late tonight. So the yellow zone is the main area. We'll watch for a couple of severe segments of these storms to move in. This is probably not till after midnight tonight though, okay? Into the morning hours of tomorrow, actually most likely. Severe winds, maybe a couple hailstones will be the main threats we'll be watching, and some heavy rain will be in there too. Rough timing wise across the state of Iowa. Out in western Iowa, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, roughly 3 to 5 as you head towards I-35, the Des Moines Metro included, and then into eastern and southeastern Iowa as you head past sunrise into that 5 to 7 a.m. time frame. Roughly speaking, that's where these storms will move through the state. So let's look hour by hour. Now tonight, before we get to those main storms, maybe a couple of showers or a rogue thunderstorm to the north of this boundary up in northern Iowa here, roughly Highway 20 northward. Could see a little bit of rain during the evening, not severe or anything like that though. The main show, here we go, comes along as we head past that midnight time frame. Here's 2 o'clock, western northwestern Iowa as we head towards 3, 4, 5 o'clock. Now we're getting on the action, places like Ames, Des Moines, back to the south and west, Winterset, Creston, Corning, and so on. This is when we'll be looking at not only some heavy rain, but possibly some damaging wind gusts in there too, with a couple of these stronger cells mixed in to that main line, and then it heads further south and east as we go into the morning time frame. Rainfall amounts might be quite significant, some of these storms. Now that boundary gets pushed to the south as we go through the day then tomorrow and Wednesday. Could even still be some more storms down towards that front in southern Iowa tomorrow, but overall we won't be as wet through the day tomorrow on Wednesday as we will be late tonight and into the morning hours of tomorrow. Since these storms will be moving pretty quickly, we probably won't add up, huge amounts of rain widespread. Good ½ inch to an inch maybe I think would be a good range for most folks. But where you get under some of those stronger storms, yeah, maybe you could pick up a few pockets. We'll see some numbers in that 1 to 2 inch range possible with these storms here later on tonight. The 8-day forecast then continues with this heat and humidity through the rest of the week in the upper 80s, not only later tomorrow, but into Thursday. Most of Thursday I think will be dry though. Will probably be a rogue thunderstorm or two, but we'll leave that off the forecast officially for now. Friday, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms. Saturday, I think should be mainly dry. There's maybe a slim chance of a storm later Saturday night and then later on Sunday evening as well. But overall, the weekend doesn't look wet at this point. Next week then starts off with some 80s, nothing crazy there, and then we start to work the heat back up as we go into middle of next week.